He said that? Absolutely. Perfect. Toodaloo.
Who's that?
Guess who's got a North American Championship match next week?
No way. Let's go, Don.
Am I the Don or am I the Don?
Of course you are. Wes agreed to it?
It was his idea. What a gavon.
Great. What do we do now?
Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do is you're gonna go tell Dijak to stay out of our business. And once I beat Wes, he can have the first crack. But until then, tell him stay out of my way. Go ahead.
You want me to do it right now?
No, tomorrow. Yes, now.
I'll go.
Hey, hold on. Stacks. Wait. You guys seen Bron Breakker?
I haven't seen him. I'll go take care of that thing.
Yeah, go do it.
Hey, if he just doesn't show up, tell him I'm looking for him. Can you do that for me, Don?
Yeah, sure.